Alright, looks like we're live. What's up, you guys? It's Mike, the real United States champion, and I'm coming at you guys with, once again, another live stream. That's right, it's happening again. I have no idea why. But, as you can see, I am back. Again, for the 11th time, with another live stream. Now, first off, I'd like to say I'm sorry that I haven't been able to do much lately because, it's a bunch of work and stuff. School is one thing, and just a whole bunch of stress in general that I've been having to deal with. But I could not miss WrestleMania. I had to do a live stream for WrestleMania, and that's exactly what I'm doing. So, uh, WrestleMania, of course, WrestleMania 32. This will be taking place April 3rd, 2016, at the AT&T Stadium in Texas. Uh, okay, I'm gonna be straightforward right now with you guys. This WrestleMania card looks interesting, but the build-up has been this year. I have to be honest with you. This do have promise. I am looking forward to Shane and Undertaker and Ambrose and Lesnar, but we'll get into that later in the video. So using the power of Wikipedia, I'm going to be going over each matchup one by one. There are 11 matchups, so this may take a while, but I'm going to go over every match one by one, give my thoughts on it, give some opinions, and then I will be giving my prediction, and I'll be doing that for the next while. So, ready or not, here we go. Let's get into WrestleMania 32. What a way to bring myself back, I guess. All right. So we got 3 matches for the pre-show, which is kind of a lot. I remember the last time they had 3 matches on the pre-show. What's wrong with you, WWE? All right. So first matchup, we have Kalisto, the new United States champion. That's all I'm gonna say. Kalisto defending the United States Championship against Ryback. First off, I don't know why they started this feud. There's really nothing alike with Ryback and Kalisto. They're just two completely different competitors. They're not in the same league at all, and it's just totally confusing to me about why these two are actually having a feud. Ryback's been going through some changes as well. As he's looking like Goldberg now. He looks like a retard. I'm really not digging Ryback right now, which is why I'm not supporting him at WrestleMania. And do I see him winning? No. No. They're just going to bury him again, just like they did in 2012, and they haven't had him do anything until they had him win the Intercontinental Championship at Elimination Chamber. So, no, I don't think he's going to win. There's no chance. They're really not doing anything with Ryback. They just buried him. They took away his colorful attire, which made him what he is, and then they're just going to bury him again, and they're going to have him job to Kalisto. So right there, that's my prediction, is that Kalisto takes this match. He's a very good wrestler, actually. I do actually like Kalisto, but I'm just not digging this feud that these two are having. It's dull, it's boring, and no one cares. That's why this match is on the pre-show. So, therefore, Kalisto's going to win this matchup, and Ryback's just going to be buried with the good old golden shovel that Triple H uses because he freaking douchebag. So, Kalisto takes that match. So, the second matchup for the pre-show, we have the Total Divas, Brie Bella, Paige, Natalia, Alicia Fox, and Eva Marie versus Team Bad and Blonde, Lana Summer Rae, Naomi, Emma, and Tamina. First off, what kind of freaking name is Team Bad and Blonde? What kind of dumbass comes up with this? Bad and Blonde. You're just like, this is like a stereotypical kind of thing almost. I might be wrong, but I don't know. Like, this is just corny. Why would you mention the fact that 3 of those girls have blonde hair. I mean, it's obvious. It's genetics. Why would you put that in the name? Just call it Team Bad. You don't need blonde in there. I mean, we get it. Okay, you have yellow hair. That's fine. But don't rub it in our faces and just make it like it's a big deal. It's not. It's just the color of our hair. It's no big deal. And Chris Heat from ENA Wrestling, he actually did a video about the build-up for this Raw, this one Raw that I'm talking about, the Go Home show, and he gave it such nasty reviews. And after watching that, I couldn't agree with him more. The Team Bad and Blonde is a crap name. But getting to the other team, there also are some other flaws. Why would you bring Eva Marie into this matchup? I mean, yeah, she's on Total Divas, big deal. But she's not a good competitor. And do you see how the crowd reacted to her when she came out and just did almost nothing to Team Bad and Blonde? Like, she didn't do anything, and she acted like she was the king of the world after throwing, like, one girl out of the ring. It's dumb. It's so dumb that they would have her do this. I just, like, I don't even know. It's just Safa Marie, she's not a talented competitor at all. I'm sure a lot of you agree with me. So, who do I think is going to take this match away? Do I really care? No. I really don't care who wins this matchup. This is not an important matchup whatsoever. I mean, they probably should have brought in Bayley. Bayley would have been a better choice than Eva Marie. Even though she's the NXT Women's Champion right now, she probably would have been a better choice than Eva Marie, which no one cares about. Why would WWE do that is totally beyond me. So who I think is going to take this matchup away? Like I said, I really do not care about this matchup. So I'm going to just say, like, just give it to the Total Divas. I really don't care. I'm just choosing a team and just moving on. This matchup isn't really worth anyone's time, is what it seems. Especially because Eva Marie's in this matchup. So, no, I would not bother. So, third match of the pre-show, we have the Usos, Jimmy and Jay, taking on the Dudley Boys, Bubba Ray, and Devon. Okay, so this is a regular tag team match, and it's the Dudley Boys. Why not make it a tables matchup? No, they're just gonna have a regular tag team matchup. See what I'm getting at here? See what I'm doing? The Usos recently, like 2 weeks ago or something, they put the Ascension through 2 tables, hinting that maybe, there could be a tables matchup. What do we get? Nothing. This is not a tables matchup, and I don't understand why they wouldn't do that. They hinted the tables by having the Usos put the Ascension through tables. So you figure that there would be a tables matchup involving the Usos, especially because it's the Dudley Boys, which they're known for the tables, and they regular tag match. Don't care. No. This matchup is not as entertaining if you don't have tables in it. I know I sound kind of like a raging fan right now, but this was a poor decision by WWE. They needed to have this be a tables matchup, especially because it's the Dudley Boys. Like, having the Dudley Boys without a table matchup is just, well, quoting Grimm's Toy Show, wait, never mind. Forget. I was gonna, like, quote something, but I totally forgot. What? Anyway, that was pretty poor. So, who I think is going to take this match away? It's going to be the Usos. Come on. If it was a tables matchup, I would have said the Dudley Boys, but it's not. So, Usos are going to take this matchup away. It's just this pre-show is just, there's nothing good about it. It's just, there's no tables in this matchup, so there's nothing special about it. So, yeah, I'm gonna say that the Usos are gonna take this matchup. They're just gonna have the Dudleys job to them, and I hate to see that happen to the Dudleys, but sorry guys. So that is all for the pre-show, and this is probably one of the worst looking pre-shows I've ever seen. Just because, like, all the matches have a flaw, at least one flaw in them. Like, the Usos and Dudley's match could have been a tables match. The Total Divas and Bad and Blonde, no one cares about. And then just a pointless feud between Kalisto and Ryback, which we all know Ryback's going to get buried in anyway. So, I don't know. I'm not liking this pre-show, so I'm probably just going to skip over it. Like, I don't know. It's just not into it. But the actual card for WrestleMania, we're going to get into right now. So let's get into it. I'm going to go from. All right. So we got the New Day, Kofi Kingston, Big E, and Xavier Woods taking on the League of Nations, King Barrett, Sheamus, Alberto Del Rio, and Rusev. This is a 3-on-4 handicap match. And here's one question. Are the New Day faces right now, or are they still heels? Because this last I heard that they were heels. So this would be like a heel versus heel faction kind of thing. So I'm not really understanding what's going on there. I mean, people cheer the New Day like they're awesome or something, but quite frankly, they're not entertaining at all. And they're putting over like these freaking bootios, like it's cool or something like that. These people, I just don't understand why they decide to put over bootios. And they're actually, I wouldn't be surprised if they actually start selling the cereal. If I actually see bootios in the store, I will throw it down the floor and throw it across. And no, that wouldn't make sense. I'll throw it on the floor, stomp on it a few times, and throw it across the store. Because the New Day, that is one of the worst ideas I've ever heard, is bootios. I don't know how else to really stress that bootios are just a bad idea. And then the League of Nations, they just do nothing anyway. There's just a pointless tag team. I'm not trying to be racist, but I'm just saying, like, this whole League of Nations thing, I don't know if it's really working out. Again, no one cares. They're just like four jobbers that no one cares about. I mean, you can look at all of them. They've been at one place at a point. Now they're stuck in this tag team doing nothing. How sad is that? And another thing I need to mention about the New Day is that Jonathan Coachman from ESPN, he returned to WWE and actually complimented the New Day and actually started twerking, rambling about bootios, and pretty much put everybody on the internet, including Chris Heat, in a bad mood. And when I saw it myself, I was so disappointed. I mean, Coach had he had that like weird gimmick. I mean, he thought he was all that, and he thought he was on top of the world and stuff like that. I mean, his stuff with The Rock was hilarious, but this was horrible. Horrible. Why would they have Coach pair up with the New Day? Like, unless if the team's actually his favorite, it'd be like, okay, that's fine. But why would you do this? This makes no logical sense about why they would pair up Coach with the New Day. Honestly, they probably should have just had him wrestle with the New Day. Maybe I would be a little more excited for that because, it's Jonathan Coachman. But he's not in this matchup, and there's nothing special about it. So what do we have to look forward to for this match at WrestleMania? Talking about bootios, having the New Day walk out with the victory again, and just a whole bunch of other crap that no one cares about. So New Day's going to take this matchup away. I mean, it's already predictable anyway, so give it to the New Day. All right, next matchup, we have the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Pretty much consisting of jobbers, which I will go over that list right now. So we have Heath Slater, Curtis Axel, Adam Rose, Bo Dallas, Big Show, Kane, Tyler Breeze, Mark Henry, Jack Swagger, Fandango, Damian Sandow, who now appears on TV, Darren Young, Connor, Victor, Goldust, and R-Truth. Yeah, Like I said, pretty much a whole bunch of jobbers, and pretty much just like last year, and maybe the year before that, except for Cesaro. Okay, just give me a second. Okay, so we get build up for this match, and there's really nothing to. There's really nothing special. They try to. So Big Show comes out on the go home show, and he's talking blah 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 blah. I gotta win this match. I don't even know if he actually did that or not. I'm just predicting what happened. Social Outcasts come out. They start fighting the Big Show and Kane, who comes out as well, and just all these jobbers. They come out and fight. For some reason, I thought I saw Rhino. Like I don't know why. I thought I saw Rhino in the ring, but I guess it was Bo Dallas because he changed his singlet. But yeah, he changed his attire, and he now has a singlet with one knee pad. So now he's copying Rhino. So great to know. And we also saw Damian Sandow come back, which apparently he found out that Raw was on. So he showed up, put on his little pink tights, and got in the ring and did almost nothing. Here's the thing with Damian Sandow, though. At first, he was like a funny guy. I mean, like in 2014, he was hilarious as Mizdow. He was one of my favorite superstars at that time. Now, he's doing nothing. Nothing. They buried him again. WWE does not know how to book their competitors because their creative team sucks. It sucks. So, there's really a lot of competitors to choose from here. I mean, any of these guys are really going to win? I have to say Kane. I don't know. He's the only logical one to win this matchup. Because in Kane's defense, he has been looking pretty powerful, but maybe that's just me. I don't know. Maybe I just like Kane enough to say that he's a good guy. He's going to win this matchup. But I'll give it to Kane. I'll give this match to Kane just because, I don't know. I don't like to see him win. None of these other guys, though, have any chance of winning whatsoever. Big Show winning is probably not going to happen again. Because they already did that last year. They already did that stunt last year. And people will be pissed if you won again this year. So, I'm going with Kane for the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Okay, now we're getting to more interesting stuff. We have AJ Styles taking on Chris Jericho. This has been an interesting feud. I'll give them credit here. This has been an interesting feud, and we all know that Chris Jericho is a really good heel. So for him to be the heel in this matchup, it works out pretty well. And over the past couple of weeks, we've been hearing a bunch of Y2 jackass chants and just a whole bunch of other funny stuff with AJ Styles and Jericho. Like I said, Jericho plays the heel so well in this feud. I really don't have anything bad to say about this feud. But I'm going to say that AJ Styles is going to win this matchup. Like I said, not really much to say about this feud. I mean, like, it's kind of the same old stuff, like Y2 jackass and, Chris Jericho being a huge asshole. I mean, they did okay with this build up, so I won't say too much about this matchup that's bad. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say that AJ Styles is gonna take this matchup. And this is his first WrestleMania as well, so hopefully he makes a very good impression. I have faith in him that he's gonna do very well because AJ Styles is a very talented competitor. Don't believe me? Go watch TNA. Or Ring of Honor or New Japan Pro Wrestling, I think he was on. Go watch any of those if you don't like AJ Styles, and you'll be proven wrong that if you're saying that he sucks, you'll be proven wrong when you go back to watch his older stuff. So AJ Styles takes the win there. So next up, we have a ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Dolph Ziggler, Zack Ryder, of all people, Sin Cara, The Miz, and Stardust, all fighting for the Intercontinental Championship. Of course, they had to have a ladder match in this. I'm not surprised. But one thing I'm questioning right now is why is Zack Ryder in this? Now all of a sudden they're giving him the push that he deserves. And quite frankly, I don't really want to see that. I mean, we already know what happened with Zack Ryder. He just got buried, and he hasn't really done a whole lot. Hell, he's not even carrying the Internet Championship right now in WWE. I mean, I'm not even sure if he's still a champion anymore because I haven't seen him hold the belt in a while. But I don't get why he's in this matchup, and it seems like people are kind of pissed about this matchup just because, like, I don't know, they could have done better. They should have just had a singles matchup with Zayn and Owens for the Intercontinental Championship, which that would have been fine as well. But I don't know. It's just the only thing I'm looking forward to with this matchup is that it's a ladder match. So that's kind of it there. So who's gonna win? Not Ziggler, not Ryder, not Cara, not The Miz, not Stardust. So I would leave Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. As much as I would love to see Sami Zayn get a title run, I feel like he's got to be screwed somehow to lose this matchup. And then there would be another matchup between Owens and Zayn for the Intercontinental Championship, and then Sami Zayn would win this matchup. So, as a result, I'm going to say that Kevin Owens is going to win this match. It would be pointless just to have him job to Zack Ryder. If Zack Ryder wins this matchup, I'm going to be so mad. Because all of a sudden, he's getting this push out of nowhere, and people don't expect it. Like, the last person that people think about to winning Intercontinental Championship is Zack Ryder. Like, no, he shouldn't win this match. He should not. There's no going back after what they did to Zack Ryder. So Kevin Owens is going to retain the championship, although I would like to see Sami Zayn win also. But my official prediction is Kevin Owens. Also, because if I do not say that he wins this matchup, he might block me on Twitter. Speaking of Twitter, I'm actually going to tweet out live, or tweet out that I'm live right now. Give me a second. All right. Okay. So there goes that. I already got a headache because like some of these matches are just they could be a lot better, or they could just not happen at all. That'd be nice, but that can't happen. All right, so a few more matches, and we're gonna wrap this up. So next up, we have a triple threat match for the Divas Championship. Charlotte with Ric Flair, of course, because she can't win by herself nowadays. And Charlotte will be defending the Divas Championship against Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch. Now, first off, let me say that Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks are both beautiful. They're probably my two favorite divas right now, just because they're both really entertaining to watch. If I had to choose one over the other, I'd say Sasha, though, just because I don't know why. Her heel gimmick is just really good, and she knows how to play the heel, similar to Kevin Owens. So, props to you, Sasha. And speaking of Sasha, I'm going to say that she's going to win this match. I really do think that she's going to win. I don't know why. There's probably going to be something happening with Becky and Sasha, though. Like, I feel like Sasha's probably going to turn on Becky because they've been having a friendship lately. But I feel like she's probably going to turn on Becky and then somehow get the cover on Charlotte for the win. Unless if Ric Flair decides to get his ass involved again, because we all know that Charlotte can't win on her own. So that's why Ric Flair's there, to play the heel, just like he did years ago when he was teaming with Triple H in Evolution. Dumb. But if somehow Ric Flair doesn't have everything go as he plans, then Sasha Banks is going to take this away. So I could see it right now that he would distract Becky Lynch, and Sasha would no, not Sasha. Charlotte would go for the natural selection. She would hit it, and Sasha would come in, and actually no, it could go one of two ways. I'll mention one. All right, so Sasha would come in, pretty much take out Charlotte, get the cover on Becky, and get the win. That is one possibility I can see because, then there would be a rivalry between Becky and Sasha for the Divas Championship. And then, let's see, what was another way? I think another way would be if, Sasha helped out Becky, if, Rick got involved. So, Sasha would kind of slap him in the face or something like that, and then Charlotte would... No. Sorry, I'm just saying it as it is. But you kind of get what I'm saying. Sasha would get rid of Flair, and then the match would just go from there. So either way, that could happen. But yeah, I do think that Sasha is going to take this matchup. I would love to see her with the Divas Championship. I would also like to see Becky, but please no more Charlotte. She was okay at first, but I realize now that all she's got now is just some of her looks. She's got okay looks, and then that little cartwheels that she does before she gets in the ring. So Sasha Banks is going to take this. I'm hoping that she does. All right, now we're getting into the three big ones, the three main events, I guess you could say. So in a Hell in a Cell matchup, we have Shane McMahon taking on The Undertaker in a Hell in a Cell match. And if Shane wins, he'll get control of Raw, and it will be Undertaker's last WrestleMania, which I'm assuming means he'll retire. Because Mr. McMahon kind of botched that on TV. And, I don't know, you should go back and watch it, but he kind of did botch the pitch for this matchup, the stipulation for the matchup. Now, this matchup, I'm not sure who I want to win, honestly. I'm not really sure. When I first saw this matchup, I was like, wait, so The Undertaker has to retire, and he's almost everyone's childhood hero. So if he loses, he'll never be seen again at WrestleMania. But if Shane loses, we may never see a better Raw again. So I was kind of split on this matchup. I didn't know what to think. But now I actually do have a decision. I'm going to say Shane's going to win. Yeah, I know a lot of people are probably going to dislike this video now, but hear me out. In defense of why I picked Shane, Undertaker is getting old. You have to admit that. He is starting to get to that point where he's getting older. And he did suffer some injuries, especially at WrestleMania 30. So pretty much that kind of just sums it up. He's going to have to retire at one point. He can't, unless if he was like a god or something, he can't wrestle for the rest of his life. And I'd hate to see The Undertaker go to Shane McMahon especially, but he's got to retire at one point. So, I'm sorry. Throw the hate at me, guys, if I'm saying stuff about The Undertaker, but I'm going to say that Shane is going to win this matchup. Although I am looking forward to this matchup. This could have a possibility of being the match of the night, but only if this matchup sucks, then this match will be the match of the night. But our next matchup, we have a no-holds-barred street fight. Just spit all over my computer. And it will be Dean Ambrose taking on Brock Lesnar. Okay, so here's what we got for build up for this matchup. Paul Heyman on the Go Home show, he comes out and he's talking, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, the advocate of the one and only conqueror, the UFC heavyweight champion, Brock Lesnar. He does this same thing every time. I mean, although Heyman is a very good speaker, it gets old. Like, what he's saying gets old. And I mean, we all kind of get it. I mean, like, you're the advocate of Brock Lesnar. Okay, he's a feared man. Okay, he broke the Undertaker's streak for 2 years. Okay, so I don't know. I didn't really appreciate Heyman talking so much, but that's not important right now. So over the past few weeks, Ambrose has been he's been given weapons from the likes of Terry Funk and Mick Foley. He's gotten a chainsaw, he's gotten a barbed wire baseball bat. I mean, he's just loaded up. And while this promo is happening with Paul Heyman and Lesnar, Ambrose comes out with a wagon. Yes, apparently they're too cheap for shopping carts now, so now they have to bring out a red wagon with his logo on it. Good job, WWE. So he comes out and he loads the wagon with weapons. He loads it with the barbed wire baseball bat. He loads it with the chainsaw. Hell, he even puts steel steps in there, which I thought that was kind of funny. But I don't know. Like, should they really have? They really had to use a wagon. A wagon. I mean, what happened to the shopping cart? They just decide not to use it now? I don't know. And like Chris, I'm gonna go back to Chrissy about what he was saying. He mentioned like someone needs to die to save this matchup. I mean, that's pretty much murder on TV. So I don't really agree with that. I do not need to see murder on television. But there has to be blood in this matchup. There has to be a stunt with the chainsaw and the barbed wire bat. Do they have to be like used on the opponent? Maybe not. But they need to make somewhat of an appearance. I mean, obviously you're not going to use a chainsaw on your opponent. I mean, the only person to do that was who was it? Brain Damage from CCW, and that was on Jon Moxley, and like, you know, he just that wasn't even a real saw anyway. By the way, I do not like CCW. I only know that because I just saw an interview and Dean was talking about it. But no, I do not like CCW. I don't care for that style of wrestling. But there has to be getting back to this matchup, there needs to be blood. They need to have the chainsaw and the barbed wire bat make an appearance. And if they don't use it, if there's no blood, this match sucks. That's one way this matchup will suck. The other way this matchup will suck is if Brock Lesnar loses to Dean Ambrose. There's no reason why Lesnar should lose this matchup unless if the Wyatt family interferes. If they do not interfere in this matchup and Lesnar loses, then this matchup sucks. So Lesnar should win. And that's my actual prediction is that Lesnar is going to take this matchup away. And the Wyatt family, they're not doing anything at WrestleMania this year. So are they going to interfere? I don't know. But they better have a good excuse for Lesnar losing. Because if they don't interfere and he loses, then that was a poor decision on WWE's part. So Lesnar has to take this matchup away. All right, guys. We're now down to the main event as we have, you guessed it, the World Heavyweight Championship matchup, which was recently announced to be a no disqualification match. And it will be Triple H defending the World Heavyweight Championship against Roman Reigns. Yeah, we all know what's going to happen. Reigns is going to take this matchup away, and I couldn't really agree more. They're just trying to push this guy, and they're going to push him regardless of what the fans say. The fans boo him. They don't care. They're just going to push him anyway because I guess they see something in him. I don't know. We don't really care for him, though. He can't cut a promo for his life. He uses the same old moves. He's pretty much Cena 2.0, except Cena is actually better, which I know I'm probably going to get some more hate for that. But it's it's my opinion, and I do stand by it. So there's been too much crap going on with this whole build-up for this matchup. I mean, this matchup has gotten more build-up than anything on this card. And it's just so boring after every week because this is pretty much how every build-up goes. Someone comes out, cuts a promo, blah blah blah. Something goes on, they have a fight, and then one stands tall at the end. That pretty much settles all that. And the go home show, it just got really tiring. And it's got really dumb. So I don't know. They could have used less build up and could have paid attention to other things that were more important. So I don't understand why they had to just give this match any more build up than any of these other matchups. So who's gonna win? You know it's gonna be a Roman. It's been anticipated for how long now? He's gonna take this matchup away. And I'm very sad to say that too. And they tried to recreate the Lesnar and Undertaker, that little stunt they had with all the superstars coming out. And like they tried to recreate that, but there were superstars that weren't even entertaining. I mean, no one cares about these guys that are coming out and try to break this fight up. No one cares. It's just pointless. They try to recreate it, and Triple H. I'm pretty much done with Triple H at this point, and I'm. You know how I feel about Roman. I don't understand why they had to give this matchup so much build up and try to make Roman seem like a badass when really he's not. They're not even trying. So, yeah, Roman's going to take this matchup away. It's been so anticipated, and although we're sick and tired of it, just got to face the facts and say he's going to win. Sad but true. But what they need to do with Roman is that they need to turn him heel. Because actually, me and Chris Heat were actually talking about it. And, he was talking about, like, I was telling him, like, they're on booking him right. They need to have him turn heel in order for him to actually get somewhere. And maybe even have a mouthpiece as well. Like, Brock Lesnar's mouthpiece is Paul Heyman. So why not give a manager to Roman Reigns, turn him into a heel, and that would solve pretty much most of our problems with Reigns. But I don't see him turning heel anytime soon. So if he does turn heel, it's probably going to be a long time from now. And that's very sad to think about. But it's disappointing on WWE's part that they're trying to push this guy to the moon, and they're going to succeed, obviously. And us fans are not liking it. You'll get more entertainment out of, like, as far as this go home show for Raw goes, you'll get more entertainment out of anything than that. So, yeah. So there's that. So that concludes my WrestleMania 32 predictions. Let me go over the matches and my predictions one last time. So for the U.S. title matchup, I'm going to go with Kalisto. The 10 Diva tag team match, Total Divas, no one cares. The Usos are going to beat the Dudleys. Reigns wins the heavyweight title. Lesnar wins the street fight. Shane McMahon wins the Hell in a Cell. Sasha Banks wins the Divas title. Kevin Owens retains the Intercontinental Championship. AJ Styles beats Chris Jericho. Kane wins the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. And the New Day beats the League of Nations. So that's it, guys. That's all I have for you guys. Thank you for tuning in to this video. And like I said, I'm sorry I haven't really been able to release much lately. But, you know, school and work and stuff, it gets pretty stressful to a point. So now I'm going to just plug some stuff. Of course, you can subscribe to me here at YouTube. You know, obviously, it's probably where you're watching from. You know, I'm back 2K1. You know, I post videos every once in a while. And if you're new, then hi. How you doing? So you can go ahead and click the subscribe button below. Also, you can follow me on Twitter. I'm at NuxRules14. You know, I kind of tweet some random stuff about if I'm going to go on a live stream or if I'm just, you know, doing random stuff. So you can go ahead and follow me on there. And I guess that's pretty much it. So hopefully next time I do a live stream, I don't know when the next one will be, but hopefully I can get a friend on here or anyone else, because I'd like to have another person on here with me talking about it. But I just wanted to do it solo, just by myself, because I'm too lazy to really get anyone else on at the moment. So that pretty much wraps it up. So thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more videos on this channel. And like I said, make sure you subscribe to me so you don't miss any more videos from me, the really United States champion. Oh, wait. I'm trying to do it without looking backwards. There we go. So yeah, for me, the really United States champion. And like I said, I'm signing out for right now, you guys. Thank you guys for watching. And stay tuned for more videos coming soon. So I'll see you guys later. Peace out, and Slipknot. You know, Slipknot's love. Slipknot's life. You know what I mean? You guys have a good day. I'll see you guys in the next video.